Alright, what's up everyone? Here today to bring you this month's game update video. As always, got a lot of really cool stuff, so yeah, let's get right on into it. For N64, picked up a copy of Ocarina of Time, the not for resale version. So let's see, it says it right there. If it'll focus, that'd be fantastic, but I don't think it's gonna focus because it's just being dumb. But yeah, and then there's some residue on the back where there was once the sticker that says, you know, property of Nintendo and whatnot. But what's cool about this one is it's actually the full game. You could play through the entire game. At least that's what I've gotten from it so far. Because I booted it up, there's two save files already on here. One was right at the beginning, and one was like kind of midway through the game, and my first thought was, oh my god, it's fake. But actually, I did some research and looked it up, and it turns out, yeah, it's fully playable. Because I was expecting to be like Majora's Mask, like the Majora's Mask cart, where you can only go certain places, or maybe there's a time limit or something. But, yeah, no, but I thought that was pretty cool, and, I would have loved to have gone to a kiosk. Like, if I could time travel, go back to where they had the kiosk and just play the crap out of the game and impress everybody. But, yeah, so. I thought that was pretty sweet. Paid a pretty penny for that, but, you know, totally worth it. It's my favorite game. Alright, next is Space Jam for the PS1. I love the movie. I don't know why it took me so long to grab the game, but it did. So, yeah. And then got Austin Powers Pinball, because I love Austin Powers, and I saw this at my local game store and was like, you know what? Why the hell not? And last but not least, got Tony Hawk 4. I have all the other Tony Hawk Pro Skaters on the original PlayStation, and that was the only one I was missing, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna grab it. For GameCube, got Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. With the new Mortal Kombat coming out, I decided to grab all the other Mortal Kombats I was missing. I want to get them all on PS2, but unfortunately, you know, the store only had, you know, this one on this one on that system, so I just ended up doing that. So for PS2, got Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. I think the only Mortal Kombat game I actually am missing is on the PS1, Special Forces, but I don't really have a desire to get that one. And then we got Mortal Kombat Deception. And for original Xbox, got Mortal Kombat Annihilation. For Xbox 360, I kind of went a little crazy here. Not crazy, but got the Gears of War triple pack, and I already have Gears of Wars 1 and 2 and whatnot, but it's kind of like me with Zelda. Like, I want to get like every kind of different copy that there is out there, and I just thought recently, I'm like, you know what, I don't have the triple pack, so I just went ahead and got it. Also for 360, picked up Lego Indiana Jones 2. I'm actually going into work later. We're closed right now just because of a power outage and whatnot. They're replacing a transformer, so they're hoping to have us back up and running later today. So I'm going in because the printer that we have there is amazing for printing out cover art and whatnot. And also my printer here is out of, you know, colored ink, and it sucks. But yeah, just to show that it is Lego Indiana Jones 2. So, I picked this up yesterday, so I gotta, when I go up to work, I'm gonna make the box art for it and fix that GameStop stuff. Got Gears of War Judgment, the Steelbook edition. Now, this was not released over here. This was released in the UK, like, region, like over there. And yes, it is not the best Gears game at all. But, I'm a big gearhead, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't have this particular version. And there it's actually the PAL version. And I was like, you know what? Why not? And what's weird is that it didn't have anything on the spine here. I don't know why this is not focusing anymore. It was doing good, now it's not. But, so I actually downloaded the Gears of War font, and, I printed and cut this out of vinyl at work, so it even has like a little bit of a raised feeling. And I tried to lay it down as best I could, but it just did not want to stick to this material at first, and as you can see, like, the GE is like a little bit off between the ARS and Gears, but I just wanted something on the spine, that way then I can identify and go, hey, that's what this is, although I probably know what this is, because that's how I am, but yeah. For the Switch, got Trials Rising. And with any Trials game, it's a lot of fun, but it gets very frustrating at times. So I'd like to play that on the go. Got Yoshi's Crafted World. Really, really fun game. But then again, what Yoshi game isn't? And then got Origami Shadow Edition. I really, really enjoyed this game. I actually found out about it through a YouTube ad, and I usually skip ads, but then when I saw Switch and a rated M game, I'm like, oh, what is this? And you're basically an assassin that controls the shadows, and you have to hide in the shadows and kill people without them knowing. I really, really enjoyed it. And then on my Switch, I also got, they just released Turok, the first one, so I got that downloaded on there. And then for PS4, also got Origami, just the collector's edition. It originally came out on here and on PC first, and then they released it digitally on Xbox One, and then physically on the Switch, which came with like the DLC that they added into it and whatnot. I also have it on my Xbox One downloaded. But it's just one of those games, like, I'm weird in that if I really, really, really like a game, I like to get, like, all the different copies of it on each system. And this is one of those, exceptions. So, yeah. And like I said, I also have it on Xbox One digitally. 100% of it also, like, within, like, a week or two, so that was fun. And then, for PS4, got the physical copy, limited run edition of Jak and Daxter. Now, this one, they only released, I think it was 5,000 of the standard editions. And what I love about it is it comes with a different, reversible artwork, but I didn't really like the artwork. Hang on, I'm moving the disc, trying to do it one-handed. But yeah, so this was the artwork that it came with. And I'm just like, that's so kind of bland. Like, so I flipped it and I went with the OG artwork. I am also getting the collector's edition. Unfortunately, that one I had to get through a scalper because this is my favorite PS2 game and my favorite series on the PlayStation in general. But that one they only made 2,500 of those, and it's supposed to come with like the soundtrack, some artwork, replica precursor orb, and like all this stuff, but you know, limited run games is slow. But it did come with this little foil card, and where I was going with the collector's edition is if it's sealed and has this artwork on the front, I'll leave it, obviously, but if it's sealed and has the regular artwork, then I'll flip this one out just so I kind of represent both. What's cool though is it also came with a mini instruction booklet, and it actually has a poster on the inside of it, just like the original did, although it's a different picture, and I don't feel like unfolding it with one hand because it's just going to be too time-consuming and a pain in the ass. But it's a different picture than the original PS2 version, but I thought that that was really, really cool. I was not expecting that. So, and then also got the Jak 2 limited run edition. I'm not getting the collector's edition of the others. Maybe eventually down the line, but right now I'm not. Although the collector's edition of this one, it's selling really cheap through scalpers. But this is the reversible artwork. I love it. I think it looks really cool. I just don't like that they put like all this stuff down here. And it's not even like legal stuff, it's just like talking about the game. I'm like, why would you put that on there? Like, just leave it like this. But I thought that was a really cool box art. Now this one was limited to 7,500, I believe, and then the collector's is 3,500. And again, it comes with a little foil card and whatnot, and reversible cover art, and then a mini little instruction book. I thought that was, again, I thought that was so cool. So, but I do have, this one I was actually fortunate enough, the first one I had to go through a scalper, which the price wasn't too bad. This one, once I got in the ball and realized Limited Run was doing Jak and Daxter shit, this one I actually got through their site. It was only 25 bucks. The third one I have pre-ordered through their site again only 25 bucks, and they're doing, it's, again, 7,500 of the standard, 3,500 of the collectors. So I have that pre-ordered, and eventually they're going to release Jak X, and so I'm going to get that one as well. But yeah, so those are going to be for videos down the road. So, and then Xbox One got the Lego Marvel collection. I honestly just needed Lego Marvel Superheroes too, because I already have Avengers, I think, on Xbox One, and then the Marvel is on my 360. But it seems like everywhere I go, all I can find is the collector's edition, so I got the collection. Also got Trials Rising. I got one I could play on the go and one I could play at home. I'm a lot further on this one, and I'm a lot more in tune and depth with my character. And then got Mortal Kombat 11. Finish him. And then Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, and it came with Assassin's Creed, what is it, Liberations, I think it's called? Liberation? Yeah, I have that on the Vita, but it's nice to actually have a console port of it, so. And then, ooh, because I went on a not for resale kind of thing, for the 3DS. It may look like Ocarina of Time, but it is not Ocarina of Time. It's cool, the guy like included like all the booklet info and whatnot. But this, come on now. This, I don't know if you could see it. It's not gonna focus. It's not gonna do its job. You have one job, camera! Anyway, well, it is the not for resale version. Oh, there it goes. Now this is actually a demo. Like, all you could play is Corky Forest, inside the Deku Tree, and then you could fight the, oh my god, I can't think of the name. The spider boss, the first boss of the game. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I should know this, but apparently I don't. And this one, unlike the other one, actually has the sticker still on it. So that makes 4 not for resale cards that I have. I got a Tetris for the Super Nintendo, and then I got Metroid Prime. Was it Prime? No, Metroid Hunter, like first Hunt on the DS, and then those two. So that's all the games and whatnot. I feel like I'm forgetting a game, like a digital game. But I said Turok and I said Origami, so I don't know. So, hey, woo! Alright, so on to figures and things of that nature. So my pop figures got General Ram from Gears of War. And they're releasing 2 more Gears pop figures. It's a Marcus, and I can't remember what the other one is, but that's not coming until, I think, June? So I'll probably end up picking up those. Got Fake Crash. Look at them teeth and them eyebrows. Got Spike from Rugrats. And I actually found a Wolverine in his traditional getup. And he's a bobblehead. What else do we got here? Oh, I picked up a Gears Mystery Pop. I remember I showed you guys him last time, and I said I ordered the Baird one offline, so he finally came, so there he is. My favorite character in that game. Also got Young Link. Come on, camera. Thank you. Didn't even know that this was coming out. I walked into the game store and I was like, oh my god, this is a thing? And they're like, yeah, it just came out like 2 days ago. And I'm like, I will take it off your hands. Yes, please. Got this sweet Tails figure. I love Tails. He's my favorite. Him, Shadow, and Sonic. But mostly him. So I thought that was pretty nifty, although it's got some scuffs right there on the gem, but yeah, oh well. And I completely forgot because I left all this upstairs. For Halloween, I went as Link. You know, I got some big high boots and, you know, tan pants, and I got the outfit and all that, ears even, and a wig, and I went all out. But something that someone said at my work said they've never seen Navi incorporated into the outfit. So using some stuff that I found at Michael's, the craft store, and using our printers and stuff at work, I was able to make a Navi fairy. And it's like, this is just like one of these little palm, like, thingy, like, I don't even know what you would call them, but I found that at Michael's. And it's actually got googly eyes and glasses back here where I have this glued onto it. And it's cool because it's got a little, like, loop here. I think it was like a key, supposed to be for like a keychain. So I have some wire that I looped through that and hooked it onto the belt, like the sword holder. And so she was flying like next to me, although every now and then I poke myself with her freaking wings in my eye. But yeah, and everyone at the party I went to thought that was really cool. They're like, I've never seen Navi incorporated, and I'm like, I can't take credit. It was actually a lady from work that suggested it. She also is a big Zelda fan, and I was like, oh my god. And it turned out beautifully, so I thought that was pretty awesome. And then I brought down the shield that I bought from the costume. I mean, it's just plastic. I have the sword too, but I left that upstairs because when I have 2 real Zelda swords down here, there's no point in bringing that shit down here. But I don't have a shield, so I was like, oh, I'll put that in the game room. Why not? Alright, so then ended up going to Disney World a few weeks ago to visit my brother because he's down there. And so it was me and my best friend, her husband, and then we met my brother down there and his friends. So we just had a nice getaway, and I needed it. Let's just leave it at that. So I kept my little blue magic band that my brother made me. He knows blue's my favorite color. Oh man. Excuse me. Felt that coming. Felt that coming for a few minutes there, and that was bugging me. Anyway, so I kept my magic band. It's in my little kiosk over here of my figurines and things I like to save. And I kind of just went all out with like buying shit there. I ended up buying this Stitch lanyard. It's got that on the front, on the or the outside, and then it's like reversible. On the inside it says Stitch was here, all clawed up. And then I went all out and bought pins. So here, not too many, mostly Stitch. But here we got Krunk from Emperor's New Groove with the squirrel, and it says Squeaky Squeaker Squeakin'. Got Stitch with the bra on his head. Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, because we went to the Indiana Jones show, and I love Indy. And then we have this one, it says Sorry Not Sorry, with him kind of doing the howl pose. And then on this side, got him just kind of chilling there, winking at ya. And then this one, it kind of looks like he's like ready to blow you a kiss. And then I bought 2 Stitch like keychains on it. One is just his face, and then the other is like a spongy kind of one. Not spongy, but like, you know, that weird material, whatever. So, went all out with that. Then at Epcot, we went to like the Japan section. They had a whole like little Nintendo area, so I got a Toad plushie. I finally got him because the Nintendo store in New York didn't have Toad. They're like, oh yeah, we sell out of him all the time because he's so popular. And I'm like, okay, yay, thanks. But finally got a Toad plushie. Ow, now. So, got that. When we saw the Indiana Jones show, got an Indy hat, and it's like legit, like Indiana Jones and like Indiana Jones. They had one that was cheaper, that wasn't official or whatever, but I was like, nah, I want the official shit. And it came in handy because it was very hot down there, so it kind of shaded my face, and when I got hot, I just kind of took it off and went like that. Blew myself. Get myself some air. Then, then this was the probably most expensive thing I bought on the trip. It was an avatar maker, and my brother told me it was super expensive and whatnot. And it wasn't as expensive as I thought it was going to be. But I thought it was just you take a picture of yourself and they turn you into an avatar. No, they actually turn you into a toy. And so I'm like, okay, I'm sold. So it was really cool. They got to scan your face and whatnot. My best friend's sitting there watching me the whole time, and she's like, oh my god, look at that. So here's a semi-face reveal. So this is apparently me as an avatar. They gave me a butt chin. Like, I know my chin's not the best, but I'm pretty sure my butt chin is not, like, that bad. And why won't you focus? Can you focus for me, please? Please? I ask you. Whatever. We'll go to where you want to focus. There you go. So yeah, that's apparently me as an avatar. I got it some little clothes and stuff, so now it just chills in my game room. So... But yeah, it was pretty neat. Definitely a fun experience. And riding the Pandora's ride was just mind blown. Like, it was just incredible. And then also while I was in the Japan section of Epcot where I got Toad, I ended up picking up this blanket right here. It's actually the shield, and it's in the shape of a shield. I would show up, but right now my little precious is just sleeping on it. So, my. Wanna say hi? God, look how fast he peeked up. Hi, baby. What's he doing? It's like, lady, can you let me sleep? That's all I want. Alright. Oh, I made, and I can't go that far because my webcam is, I didn't put in the long cable. But up there is a bumper sticker I made. That's a spare one. I got another one in my car. It's actually Daxter in this corner right here. And then that all says, I break for Otzels. So, yeah. And getting down to the last two things here. First thing, made this yesterday because I finally found the artwork online because someone had it on YouTube and then it disappeared, and I don't know who made this. I think it says it in the bottom. Oh no, it just says Real D in 3D IMAX. Okay, so that doesn't show me who made it. Anyway, found this picture online of Iron Man holding the Infinity Gauntlet. So I made it into a banner, about the same size as those two banners up there. So, and let me just say, man, that movie was emotional. It was just an emotional frickin' roller coaster. Ugh. And so that leads me to the last thing. I went and I finally bought, I was gonna buy him forever ago, but then I went with Indiana Jones figure instead. But I finally got an Iron Man Hot Toys figure. Now, this thing is ridiculously cool. It's from Iron Man 3. It's the Silver Centurion, I think you say that. So it came with little blades that you could put in them, so I put it on that one because it only fits in the one where it's a fist. And then it's got hands that are open, and then it's got hands that are open, but you can actually move the fingers. But I didn't do those because I was afraid the joints. I didn't want to ruin them. And he's got so many moving parts that while I was trying to switch out the head, because it has a head where his thing is closed, and then there's this head. There's so many moving parts that like came loose because, you know, you can open like his wing things on the back of his legs and whatnot, that I was afraid I was going to break him. And he actually came with a undamaged plate that I swapped out for a damaged one. So, and he lights up, although I didn't put the batteries in, but I don't want to put batteries in because then I'll forget they're in and then I don't want them to explode and whatnot. But yeah, his whole stand lights up, like his chest and his hands and whatever. But so I swapped out the head, and it's actually very, very detailed. I love it. And this is actually clipped on via magnet. Like, it just snap. And it's cool because you can even, like, you just gotta prop it up in there. And then it snaps closed. So if I want, I could close them, or I could leave them open. And so that's why I was like, well, screw the other head. I'm gonna put this head on because I think it's so much more badass. And I wanted an Iron Man figure for the longest time, and then I just passed on it, and I was like, no, I don't need it. But after watching, not Infinity War, after watching Endgame, I was like, I need an Iron Man figure in my life, like a good Iron Man figure. And yeah, like, that movie was just amazing. I loved it. A lot of plot holes, but you know what? I'm just there for the ride, and I enjoyed the ride in the last, like, half-hour fight scene that was like 40 minutes long or whatever. Yeah, it was just... So, but yeah, so that's my newest collection, figure for the collection. I don't have a case to put him in, so I think for now he's gonna chill because there's space in my Wolverine versus X-24, or Wolverine Laura versus X-24 diorama, and he's just gonna be chilling off to the side. Because I don't want to not put him in a case. So, and one lady I work with was like, you should just have him have a thing of popcorn and just have him be watching the fight. I was like, no, that's more of a Deadpool thing. So, but, yeah, so that is the game update for this month. Or this couple months, I guess. But, yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Later! And he loves you 3000.